of Jaya College of Engineering and Technology, I warmly welcome you all to the third day of Faculty Development Program titled From Concept to Manuscript, Mastering the Art of Research Paper Writing, organized by the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. It is indeed a moment of pride and honor for us to welcome our esteemed chief guest for the day, Dr. R. Dinesh Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of ECE, Savitha Engineering College. On behalf of institution and everyone present here, I extend a warm and respectful welcome to you all, and we look forward to your insights and words of wisdom. I would like to invite Mrs. Pungarli, Department of CSE, to deliver the chief guest introduction.
Good morning to one and all present here. It's my privilege to welcome our resource person, Dr. R. Dinesh Kumar. Dr. Dinesh Kumar's academic journey is truly inspiring. He earned his BE in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Anna University in 2010, followed by an ME in Applied Electronics from the same university in 2013. His scholarly pursuit culminated in a PhD in Antenna Design, awarded by St. Peter's Institute of Higher Education and Research in 2019. Since then, he has been an associate professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at Savitha Engineering College, where he leads groundbreaking research in physical and human robot interactions, haptics, machine learning, rehabilitation robotics, and sensor technologies. Dr. Dinesh Kumar is well known for his expertise in antenna design, with numerous patents in antennas, robotics, and sensors to his credits. His editorial contributions include serving as an associate editor for the IEEE Transactions on Robotics, and he has been actively involved with the Robotics and Human Augmentation Program at the US National Science Foundation. An avid contributor to the professional community, he holds membership in IEEE and IETE, reinforcing his commitment to global research standards. Please join me in warmly welcoming our chief guest, Dr. R. Dinesh Kumar.
Thank you, ma'am, for your brief introduction. Now, I hand over the session to our chief guest. Kindly listen with patience and tranquility.
Good morning to Ananda. Okay. This is a great opportunity to have research, to speak about research with this institution. Okay. Many of you all heard about research. What is a research? What the research stands for? Researching. What are all the developments, what are all the innovations done? We are provoking those innovations. Slides. Next slide. Okay. This is a research. Research means the innovative ideas which has been created for education institution as well as for teaching faculties. So we are innovating some ideas. There are many ideas were be created. So such kind of ideas should be modified. So the newly creative things are emerged for the future work. This is called innovative ideas. So the innovative ideas are the basic things for the research. So what is a research? We are searching. We are already searched a document. We are going to search that documentation, and we are promoting the new things for the future, for the new generation. So for example, in the olden days, we have typewriters. Okay, first we have innovated one typewriter. So again, some person has given some ideas. They were researched with the typewriter. They are promoted to the Pentium 4 or Pentium 3 computers. So the computers are big size. So such kind of computers has been precised and it has been modified. It has been designed for a kind of thin size desktop. Nowadays it is modified. Again the research has been provoked. So such kind of research will leads to a laptops. So typewriter, computer, laptop. Nowadays tab and many AI technologies, the researches is going on. Day by day, the researching, the provoking research is upgrading the systems. The innovation things are being happen for the future. So we are the basic foundation for the students to make them to have a good research work. So research is it has been provoken and it is insisted to first to the faculties and teachers, because the research plays a vital role for the education. So each and every research, research can be applied for companies and many industries, and all are there, all and throughout the world they are working for the research. But in the educational institution has been given more preference for the research, because we are the basic things. So youngsters, the students are the well-known developers for the future world. So we need to train them. So the world is concentrate on the faculties to give more importance for the research works, so that only they are focusing on the research works, paper publications. Based on the research work, you need to publish some papers and you need to develop. So such kind of ideas are insisted to the faculties. So if the faculties has given more preference for their involvement to the research, will leads to the student to be involved in the research. So we need to prepare for the research. So we need to innovate, we need to find new things. So innovative ideas should be created as the basic things for the research. Next slide. So in general, what is a research? Research is a systematic process of innovating a topic or discover a new innovation. So new information and knowledge develop and new application. So already one thing is there. So many people will insist that to read suppose if you need to write some papers, you need to publish some papers in the journal. If you go and get an idea from the great persons like researchers and faculties, means they will say that go and read some IEEE papers. You will learn some IEEE papers, and from the ideas you create some ideas. Like that they will insist. How to write a paper, how to design a system, how to develop a concept. So first thing is we need to create an idea. So suppose I need to create a solar car, I need to create an antenna, I need to create this chair, I need to create this mobile phone. So the creative idea should be created first. So we need to first basic thing of a research is a creative idea. First we need to have some concept. So which concept? There are thousands and lakhs of papers are there in the online. You need to have the concept. So I need to research in antenna, I need to research in VLSI, I need to have some research in embedded system. So we need to have a platform. We need to identify a platform. Second thing, we need to identify an idea. You need to create an idea. So if you have created an idea only, it leads to a new research. Without any idea, without any concept, if you are in blank, no research will have a success. The basic thing of a research is a failure. Suppose many people will have some research work. They will develop some amount, some flight or a drone or a embedded system or a wireless mic or mobile phone. Anything if you develop, it will lead to a failure. So if you are having a failure, means you are going in a right path. If you get a failure, means you are going to in a right path. So after getting a failure, you need to correct that where we have got the failure thing. So we need to correct some iconic points. So if you correct some iconic points, means it will have a good research work. So before developing any research work, we need to have an iconic idea, and we should have a platform. In which platform I need to have my research, which thing I am going to develop, whatever is my idea. According to that, you need to download some papers and you need to read some papers, and you should get a concept from the paper. Suppose if you are reading any paper, it has a plenty of things. They say, for example, if you read any paper, it has in citations. So in this paper they have said that like that, in that paper they have said like that. So many number of citations will be added in the introduction part. So if you read that papers means you will stuck off. Oh, plenty and plenty of the it is getting confused. The whatever the concept in the paper I can't able to understand. It is simply very tough. Like that we will feel. But one or two times if you study means you will have some essence. You will have some essence in the paper. So we need to grasp that essence. Whatever the concept, suppose minute concepts, minute number of changes. So okay, for example, if you develop an antenna, for example, if you are going to develop an antenna, already they have designed E-shaped antenna, T-shaped antenna, U-shaped antenna, but helical antenna, many number of antennas they will cited. So but in the methodology, if you see means only one paragraph, that whole the paper will be around 8 to 9 pages. But the concept, if you search, the entire paper means only one paragraph is their work. So whatever your work is, only one paragraph or 20 lines or 10 lines. That's all. That is your concept. So if you read the entire paper, you need to grasp that concept. After grasping what they are going to say in this paper, oh, this is the highlight things, this is the thing in the paper. You need to identify the paper, identify the concept, you need to make a note of it. Only that one paragraph. The entire 7 pages or 10 pages paper, only that one paragraph is my essence. I need to take that essence and keep it in my folder. Likewise, you need to search for many number of papers. So okay, in E-shaped antenna they have given this concept, in T-shaped antenna they have given this concept, in U-shaped antenna they have given this concept. After consulting all those papers, you need to have a conclusion that, so okay, in this paper they have said like that, in this paper they have reported like that. After the conclusion of every papers, all number of papers, you need to conclude that this is my idea. So I have overcome all those facilities, all those drawbacks. Okay, all those drawbacks. Suppose I am saying that the computer is big in size. It is not foldable. It is not comfort for me. It is not able to carry to my office. Like that, I am reporting the computer. I am going to develop a laptop. Instead of computer, I am developing a laptop. This is a research work. Where we are coming a research work. After from the computer, I have developed a laptop. Laptop is also so big. It is not also comfortable for me. I am going to develop a iPad, a notepad. Like that, I am developing one system from the another system. It should be upgraded. So you need to give a preference from the existing work and the future work. This is the important thing of the research. A research paper, any research paper, if you take any research paper, only it will have 5 important concepts. 5 important paragraphs. For example, okay, 5 important things. Every paper, in every IEEE, Springer, any paper elsewhere, MDPI, any paper if you taken, 5 important concepts will be there in each and every paper. First thing is abstract. First thing is your abstract. Abstract means whatever you are going to design, whatever you are going to say in this paper, the essence of the paper, the outline sketch of the paper should be entered into your abstract. Second thing is your introduction. In introduction part, first 3 to 4 lines, I need to introduce about my concept. After that, I need to have my citations. So in the first paper, I have said like that. Second paper, if you are going to write a paper, each and every paper should be cited in your paper. Suppose in reference you are referring 20 papers. That all the 20 papers should be cited in your paper. So in your introduction, first 3 lines, I need to introduce my concept. After 4 to 5, fourth line, I need to say about first paper, this concept has been designed. Second paper, they are saying like this. Only 2 to 3 lines. Each and every concept should be evaluated. Okay, in the introduction. Third thing is your methodology. In what method I am going to design my system. For example, I am going to design an antenna, or else I am going to design a VLSI chip. Means I need to develop what is the method, in what method I am going to follow. What is the theme I am going to follow. That theme should be written in a methodology. Each and every methodology means what kind of method I am going to do, what is the concept I am going to use, the hardware, what kind of hardware I am going to use, what kind of software I am going to use. Everything should be noted in your methodology. In the methodology only, every concepts, every side headings, many number of subtopics should be there in your methodology. If you are writing a paper, the important thing, very very important thing is you need to add your diagrammatic system. Diagrammatic and tabulation should be important for your paper. For if you are writing a paper, means you should compare the results. You should need to compare the results. Each and every result should be compared. For example, I am having a U-shaped antenna. I am having T-shaped antenna. I am inverted T-shaped antenna. Now I am going to design a helical antenna. You need to compare each and every results, either in a tabulation or a flow chart or in a flow diagram. Many diagrammatic representations are there in your PPT. So you should need to partition, and you need to identify graphically. You need to identify in the graphically, and the results should be tabulated. Each and every result should be tabulated. So you need to have a difference between, for example, you should have a U-shaped antenna, a T-shaped antenna, and inverted T-shaped antenna. So what are all the descriptions of U-shape? What are the descriptions of T-shape? You need to describe each and every characteristics of each and every particulars, and compare to that my antenna is so good. It should be in tabulated. On seeing your table, the editor should know, okay, this concept is very good. So the editor will have a conclusion. He won't read line by line. Okay, 90% of editors, wherever you are going to publish your papers, 90% of editor will not read each and every line. So you should understand, you should insist the editor should be understandable. So they need to, on seeing your paper, you should be understand, okay, this concept is so good. So they are doing like this. So they need to have a conclusion. Okay, clear? This is a basic thing of your methodology. Third one is description. Fourth one is your description. Okay, after doing this methodology, I am describing this system. I am comparing the results, all the comparative results. All those things are evolved in the description system. Fifth thing is conclusion and future work. Results and discussions. These are all things come under fifth session. Fifth session is result, conclusion and future work. Whatever you are going to conclude from this research, I am going to conclude this research. So on comparing all those things, this is my result. Okay, this is a successful result. It should be evaluated, and such a kind of results should be evaluated, and it should be the finalized task of my concept. After that, we need to have a conclusion and future work. Now I am designed this antenna. This antenna will be used for this purpose. For example, I am going to design one antenna. This antenna will be designed for my military purpose. This antenna will be designed for a satellite purpose. This is used for a 5G system. Like that, I need to have a future work also. So by designing my research work will leads to a future concept. The future ideas also should be evolved in your research paper. These are all things should be evolved in the research. So research is not a easy joke or easy thing. So we should all our involvement. If we need to involve ourselves to describe, to design, to structure your paper, then only that papers will be evaluated and it should be easily published without any cost. Many people are having a open source. There are two types of sources of publications. One is a subscription mode, another one is a open source. One is your subscription mode, another one is a open source. Open source is subscription. Subscription is your free journal. So whoever the consumer will pay, subscribe. For example, you are publishing a paper in your IEEE. So the subscriber will subscribe. They will buy your paper. You will be freely published. Your paper will be freely published. Whoever they need that paper, that those things, any person need your paper. So they need to pay and download that paper. Second one is your open source papers. Open source paper is you need to pay. Okay, we need to pay and we need to publish your paper. So such kind of papers will be freely downloaded for the consumer. The consumer side, it will be free. You need to pay. It is called your open source papers. You need to, we are going to publish freely, and the consumer, they need to pay and they need to download, means it is called subscription mode. There are two kinds of modes of publishing your paper. Next. Okay. How the research is created. How the research has been created. Anyone? How the research has been created. Research things has been created. How it has been created. Anyone? Fine. Next. How the research is being created. Upgrading things. Research is nothing but upgradation. So suppose for example many people are using your Apple mobile. So you are using a version 8, means now IP version 9, IP version 10. So in IP version 10, all those latest data will be updated. So once it has been updated and published, means that published data won't be changed. We can't able to change suppose you are publishing one paper. You have created one idea, you have published one paper. Okay. I am having another one idea. Suppose you are going to create a electrical bike. You have designed an electrical bike. So that concept you have published your paper. But you have another idea. You are having another idea. We can also match a solar panel onto a electrical bike, and we can develop and design that electrical bike. That new idea you have created. Already published one paper. We can able to change the paper. Published paper will be changed? It can't. We can't able to change a paper. So you need to publish another paper. That another paper you are going to publish is a new version. For example, you have published one paper in 2024. You have created one idea, and in that paper will be published in 2025. So that is version 24. This is version 25. Like that, it will be published in the new version journal. Likewise, the upgradation of each and every papers will lead to a new research work. Will lead to a new research work. It is a professional recognition. Suppose, for example, a faculty is publishing many number of Q1 journals. Another faculty is publishing in many number of Q1 and Q2 journals. Means all the people are not publishing many papers. The two faculties are publishing more number of papers. A college is will give preference for whom? A college or NIRF ranking or a NBA or a NAC. Any people are coming and visiting to your college, visiting to any people, means they will give appreciation. They will give whom they give more appreciation. Whom they will give a more appreciation. It's obvious, because their quality, the Q1 and Q2, Q3, Q4, already heard about those things. So the quality journals. So this faculty is more knowledgeable. This faculty is much knowledgeable. So the publications, the research work will give an identity for each and every faculty. It will identify their research work. Suppose I'm going to buy one land. For example, I'm going to buy one land in one place. I have not registered the document. Just I am going building my home and settling my life in the home. Means it will be affordable. It will be affordable, ma'am. Why? In future, it will get a problem. So same land will be owned by the another person. Another person also come to that land. They say that this is my land. Likewise, the research work should be published as a publication. Means your work has been registered. Your land has been registered. It is a documented. So whatever the research, whatever the ideas are created by your own should be documented. This kind of documentation is called a publications. Whatever ideas and things it has been created by your mind, innovative ideas should be documented. That such kind of documentation is called a publication. Such kind of document is called a research publications. You are going to publish a research papers means it is known as a research publications. So once you have published a research paper means you will be get a professional category. You will be give more importance and academic positions. Suppose in this college, for example, any college, the faculty is having a faculty with a lower age, only is a 35 age. Okay, he is having a more number of Q1 journals. He has a more number of publications. So he has well skilled. Means he will be promoted from assistant professor. He will be promoted to assistant professor. He will be again proposed to a professor. He will be promoted to a HOD, and he will be promoted to a principal. So higher in if you are in lower age also, if you are having a huge sum of knowledge means huge sum of publications, that research will promote you to the higher positions. So the creativity, even though you are in young age, your senior people will be there, but they won't be get a higher position. A youngster person will be there, he will get a higher position because of your research. So research thing is a very, very important in the journey of the promotions, academic promotions. So it will give a academic promotions. Next thing, a career development. Each and every career means suppose one person is publication more papers means automatically salary of the people will be more. The college will give more funds for them to promote them to have more publications. So in each and every systems, if you go for a NAC, if you are going for an NBA, they were giving 200 points, 150 points for the publication persons. If the college has such number of publications, the NIRF ranking is 100% depending on the publication and research and fundings. They have focused. The entire world is focusing on to the publications. So each and every person should be evolved with the publications. So you should create some ideas. So some people will say, sir, I am not having any idea. I am having no ideas to publish, but I need to publish my paper. If you are having any source, please tell me. Simply they will say like that. So this is not a solution at all. You need to create something. If you are not able to create, you take some final year projects. Every final year students having many number of projects. For example, in 40 projects, you select minimum 5 to 10 products. You promote them as a product. Make the final year students, you compel them, each and every guide. The guide will be allotted for the final year students. Okay. You say that person to write a paper. They are going to write a project report. Okay. Every person are going to write a project report. So you make them to write as a report. Whatever you are developing, whatever you are doing, you write up with their own words. Each and every word, if you are copy from their Google, or if you copy from your ChatGPT means, it will be insisted as a plagiarism. It will show as a plagiarism. So whatever the ideas created, it should be written in their own words. The own word documentary will be have huge preference for the publications. This is the important thing. So research is a interactive process, pre-review. So you need to suppose it has an interactive process. For example, in your final year project, you are going to you are having 40 groups of peoples. For example, 40 teams. 40 teams are going to do 40 projects. Okay, they need to interact with each other. Suppose water level controller. One boy is developing water level controller. That boy is not evolved with the other boy. Same, that fourth team also developing water level controller. 16th team also doing water level controller. This is possible. 3 students or 3 teams are doing same project is possible. So they need to have a discussion. Before doing your research work, your faculties are there. There, for example, 10 faculties are there, 5 faculties are there. You need to compare, you need to share your knowledge. Okay, I'm having one embedded knowledge. Another person will have a VLSI knowledge. Another person will have a mechanical knowledge. So each 4 or 5 peoples, they have engaged with them and mingle with them. They need to share their ideas. Okay, I'm going to do like this. What is your idea? Please tell me. You need to discuss. You need to discuss and develop a new creative idea. Okay, that is a interactive process. We need to interact. We need to have some interaction. We need to share the ideas. So once a while we are going to share an idea, you will create some new idea. New innovation will be created. For example, milk is there, a decoction is there. If you are mixing a milk and decoction, we are getting a tea. Like that, a new thing is nothing but a combination of many number of things. Suppose I am mixing a red color with white color, I am giving a pink color. For example, blue color and white color, I am getting a sky blue color. So the creativity is not a new thing, not at all a new thing. It is a creative thing, will be a combination and development of the old thing. Old thing is there. I'm giving some painting and some modifications, and I am creating it as a new thing. For example, Autumnberg fan is there. A normal fan, a fan concept is one. It is going to give a air. The Autumnberg is developing what? A remote control. By using a remote control, we are going to control the fan, control the light. So it is a new technology. It is a new research work. Like that, many number of researchers has been created by a new development thing from the existing system. Next one is a transparency. Whatever you are developing thing, whatever the concept, it should be transparent. It should be affordable for everybody. Suppose I'm going to develop a solar car. It is cost of 50 lakhs. Means it is affordable. It is easy to buy. So the cost effective. Whatever the research idea, if you are creating a new thing, it should be affordable for everybody to use. Next man. Meaning of a research tool. What is a research tool? Okay, I'm going to develop one research work. I'm going to create one idea. Okay, I'm going to develop a new paper, new publications. I need to have some tools. Suppose I'm going to design this mic. I need to have this metal combination, this plastic combination, this wire, all those things I need. This switch. Without those elements, I can't able to develop a mic. For example, you are going to develop an embedded system. Suppose you need to give a sine wave form. I'm having one experiment. Okay, that experiment I need to develop a sine wave form. So whatever the thing I need, RPS, regulated power supply, CRO, power supply card, all those things. If you have that materials only, I can able to do that research work successfully. Without you are going to design a AI device. Okay, so I need to have my Python code. That code should be typed in my laptop. that code should be downloaded to my device, Arduino controller. Then only that controller will act as a AI system. So Arduino controller I need, laptop I need, connecting jack I need, that software I need. These are all the tools. Tools means that material or whatever breaking material, that is not at all a tool. In research, a Python code software is a tool. This SQL software is a tool. Java coding script is a tool. Whatever material or else software or hardware I am going to develop my research is called a research tool. By using that tool, I am going to develop my research. So, it is a tool for a research work. The tools are instruments used to collect information from performance assistance, self-evaluation and external evaluations. So, it is also a combination of internal evaluation as well as a external evaluation. So, both things, for example, it can be a software, it can be a hardware, anything. So, a tool means I need to complete my task. To complete my task, whatever the things I need, all those things are come under a research tools. For example, I am going to develop, I need to build a home, or else I need to build this college. Means I need to have bricks, I need to have cement, I need to have sand. All those material I need to have. And materials. Okay, whatever the instruments. Okay, all those instruments and materials. If I am having, I'm developed all those codes. Okay, but my Arduino controller is not working. What is the education? We need to educate. What is the meaning of education? What is the meaning of education? Next. What is an education? In general, you don't go for a research. What is the education? What, ma'am? Okay, update ourselves. What is the education? Why we need for education? Why education needs for the future? What, ma'am? Fine. Why we need to teach? What is educate? Many people will say, I am educating him. You need to educate this. Education is a guide. You are guiding to do a work perfect. Education is nothing but a work. You are guiding. All the faculties are guiding the students to do a work perfect. That's all. Suppose for example, LKG student is there. You are giving one pen to him, and you are going to ask him to write A. He will write without giving training. A small kid is there. I am giving one pen to him. I am making him to write. Means he will do or not? He will do or not? No, definitely no. I am saying that if a teacher is practicing me, make him to put a single line. You need to draw another line. You need to center line. This is called A. This is called education. So education is nothing but you are guiding them. You are guiding the people to do a work perfect. For example, electronic students are there in EC department. Means, so this is the electronic thing. You need to use this thing like this. You need to proceed, for example, microwave. You need to use this microwave. You will get this kind of output. If you connect the CRO, you will get the sine wave form. This is the analog signal. This is the digital signal. You are educating. You are guiding. Education is nothing but a guiding to do a work perfect. I'm saying that you need to do a perfect. Okay, yeah. I'm saying sir is a perfect. Ma'am is perfect. Means what it means? You will be in perfect for everything. So one finishing structure. I need to suppose I will give one example. The two persons are constructing one building. One person is constructing engineering constructing is one building. one normal vendor is constructing without knowledge, normal Mestri or Kotanar, one person is constructing one building. Which building will look so good? Which building will look so good? Which building will look so good? An engineer will have new ideas. He will put one glass, one cupboard works. You will design like this. All those bends, all those elevations, all those designs, new ideas, new creativity, where the sunlight should enter into a home. Like that, minute things will be designed by an engineer. So if you see any building, if you go and see any building, an engineer, one civil engineer has designed one building, means it will be so perfect, so modified, so the building will look so good. Comparing to the person, a normal person will have one square shaped building. 3 floor means 3 floor building. A wooden door means wooden door, normal wooden door. Like that, they will develop. An engineer will give some ideas. So instead of putting a wooden door, you put metal door, sir. Instead of putting this kind of lock, you put a silver lock, sir. Instead of using this, you can use that kind of paint, sir. Like that, you will educate the person to do a work perfect. So education is nothing but you are going to give an idea. You should have, you are going to create a new things, how to use, how to develop. So before educating the students, we need to educate ourselves. So you need to read, you need to understand, you need to grasp up all those concepts, and you should precise all those things to your students. So the research is also like that. We need to learn, we need to find, we need to create ourselves and new ideas, and that kind of ideas should be elevated to our students. Okay, some students will be interested in embedded system, some students will be interested in antennas, some students will be interested. You should need to identify the ideas, what kind of idea the person is having. You should identify that idea and you should create some kind of ideas, and you should present all those ideas to him. Okay, you are doing embedded system, so good. If you are doing like this, it will be some more good. In this way, we need to educate them. From the second year onwards, we need to educate to do some projects, mini projects, major projects, without spending more money. Without spending, many people are if you go for a project means, their first concept is money. Money plays an important role in their life. So without spending money, whatever the day-to-day life, whatever the things you are going to see, for example, dosa making machine has been developed. A simple way of washing machine has been developed. Water controller has been developed. A mobile phone, AI lock is developed. A camera in my home, I'm switch on my fan means it will indicate me. So many number of things, many number of research things are developing day to day. So innovative ideas, whatever the innovations, whatever the things I need, whatever the things they need for their development. Some people have some ideas with them, but if they say means, okay, this ma'am will scold me if I say this idea. This ma'am will always scold me if I say any ideas means. Like that, some people will have their mind. So we should erase those things, and we need to develop. Okay, whatever the idea, we should have some 1 hour or 2 hours. We need to spend some hours for the second year peoples and third year peoples and final year peoples. We should, all those 3 peoples or 4 peoples, we need to group them. And we should have, you need to say one idea. Okay, all those 5 peoples or 10 peoples group should give some idea to me. So the person, the faculty, you should need to create. You need to motivate. Suppose that wrong idea also. Suppose some people say wrong ideas. It is not at all possible. So if such kind of ideas also, okay, like this, you think like this. This is not at all possible. But if you think like this, you can able to success. like that we need to modify, we need to mold them, and we need to develop those peoples to achieve new things, to achieve those great things. In this way, each and every student should be evolved with the research work. Then only if a student does many works, means many funding projects also there in BRNS, DST, many fundings are there for faculties, for students. If they have startup ideas, means if you create and if you mail them, means they will immediately within 10 to 15 days they will accept, and they are giving fund for the students. Student funds are there, faculty funds are there, many funding activities are there. So those funds will be developed for the college purpose also. In ranking, NAC or NBA, if you have put that certification, means it will give a more grace for the college. So the education is used to study. First we need to study and educate. Second, we need to improve our skills, attitude. What kind of attitude? How I need to behave with the students. How we need to mingle ourselves to the students. We need to merge with them. We should share the ideas. Okay da, ennada panna pora. Okay, what you are going to do? Okay, this is how you are developed like this. If they do a simple thing also, you should need to appreciate more multiple times. Then only the appreciation and the whatever the giving preference to the students will motivate them to do a huge success. Immediately they will do, okay, a small thing I have done. For this, a ma'am has appreciated like this. If you do many things, means ma'am will be more appreciate me. Like that, that kind of idea should be created in each and every student mind. It will be insist them to develop a huge kind of ideas, a creative things. More number of creative. Today, all those AI, all those things has been developed only by an engineers. Who you have developed the engineers. Such kind of students has been developed huge kind of systems. Next, we need to improve our talent, and we need to improvisation of everything. We need to improve small things also. Next page. This is the same around cognitive, sensitive, and physically and language wise. Language wise, we need to whatever the language, they are affordable. Some students will be familiar with the Tamil. Some people familiar with the English. Some people familiar with another language. With their language, we need to step down with them. We need to evolve ourselves with them, and we need to share our things, and we need to get some things from the students. So, if you have worked with the activity, means a huge success of research, publications, all those things we can able to get from the students. You should not develop any program, any research work. You give one idea, you create one idea, you insist that ideas to the students will be develop all those ideas. They will split up your part of work. Suppose you are having a 100% of burden, means 80% of burden they will hand over it. They will take over it from you. So 80% of ideas will be developed by the student. They will develop and they will give the results to you. And having this result, you can develop a research project or research proposals. Next one. Why does this type of education do for your students? Why the research things will be evolved to these students? These students you are going to educate. So you are having only precise of time to develop your research. Every faculty, many faculties saying one thing is, sir, I am not having time at all, sir. My college is giving plenty of work. Workload is there. I need to take notes. I need to prepare. I need to take the class. I need to prepare for the practical. I need for evaluation. I need to go for there, go for here. Many people are saying the same word of thing. Okay. So you can't able to evolve everything to your research work. So you should partition. You should cut off your research. You give. Suppose you are having one idea. You split up that ideas into 4 parts and give to 4 students. So students can't able to think like a faculty. Students can't able to think like a faculty. They are kids. So they will think only simple way. Suppose one person is developed for a program. One person is efficient in hardware designing. One person is efficient in doing another thing. So whatever the ideas you should grasp up. Okay, he is suitable for this. She is suitable for this. You should identify and give some simple concepts. For example, you are going to develop a water level controller. Okay, Arduino. Okay, ma, you write the program, ma. In this way, you need to write. You need to educate. You need to educate. In this way, you need to write a program, ma. You write some program, ma. It will be so good. You are always programming. You are having more programming knowledge. Please do like this, ma. Like that, you need to insist. One person is develop a hardware. He will design a structure, civil modification, boards designing. One boy is very good. Means you should give that work to the boy. You should split up your research work to every number of students and get the outcomes from them. The outcome based OBE. Many persons have heard about OBE. The outcome based education. You should have the outcome. Whatever you are educating, all those things that things has been reached or not, you should have some feedbacks. You should get the outcomes. So such kind of outcomes is the promotion for yourself. Whoever you are educating means that outcome. Okay, that person is satisfied. That person is, suppose you are going for a cinema. You are having a 2.5 hour movie. Means that movie, after seeing that movie, okay, 2.5 hours waste. This movie is waste. Means it is no outcome. There is no outcome. After seeing 2.5 hours movie, you have changed yourself. Okay, I am that in that movie they have seen a parent like this, the wife like this, a kids like this. So we need to change ourselves. That is your outcome. So each and every activity should have a good outcome. If you are in your research also, there should be a good outcome, good result. If you are already you are developed one result, already that result is there, means it is good or bad? It is bad. So that results should not be developed by the others. You are the first person should have that result. That is a good output. It is a promoter. What is an engineering education? Engineering education is same like that. You need to educate everything. Suppose, for example, electronic students is there. Means I need to say how you need to use the electronic equipments. How you need to develop these files. How you need to develop the software. Like that, we need to educate. So, engineering plays a vital role in the research education or research system. If you take 90% of research work has been done only by the engineering persons. 10 or 15 or 20% only by the others. Because engineering has a wide sector of research. Every research will come under engineering sector. For example, I am going to design a mic. It is come under engineering sector. I need to develop a stand. It will come under engineering sector. If I need to, without an engineering colleges, nothing is there. No students has been work without a proper guidelines of the faculty, engineering faculties. So, engineering faculties has a huge platform on guiding the students in the research path. So, entire sector of research is depend on only with the faculties. If you need to develop, if you are not develop means the research will be come down. So, if you need to develop the research means you need to develop yourself. Each and every faculty like that. On which basis I am saying it is a ECE course? On which basis I am saying a course is a ECE course? On which basis I am saying it is a CSE course? Please, ma'am. On which basis I am saying this is a research? This is depends on ECE. It is depends on CSE. How I am identifying? How I am evaluating? Please, anyone? Some subjects, depends on the subjects. Okay, each and every course has been differentiated on basis of their streams and subjects. On basis of the streams and subjects. Suppose, but in every course, in first year, we should have the basic course. Physics, chemistry, maths, electrical, electronics, basic BEEE, all those things are come under. Why they are developing it as, so okay, you are a electronic students, okay, why you need to have a knowledge about physics, chemistry, maths? Why should you need to have some knowledge about basic things? Basic electrical, BEEE one subject is there. Okay, BEEE one subject is there. You are a civil engineer, or else you are an electronic engineer. Why you need to learn about the hammer, or why you need to heard about the basic things? What is the purpose of the basic things? What, ma'am? Okay. Next. Why you are going to why you are going to evolve with the basic things? So for example, you are reading about a hammer. You are reading about a welding. Your basic things you are reading. What? BEEE. Basic physics, basic chemistry, basic mathematics. Those things. As an engineer, you should be evolved with every kind of things. Even though you are an electronic engineer, you should need to heard about basic things of civil. You are a computer science engineer, you should need to have a basic thing of electronics. I will give one example. A big engineering is there. One big civil engineer is there. Okay, ma'am? One big civil engineer is there. Okay. I am say he is in the site. He is constructing one college or one 5 to 6 floors apartment. Okay. That person, one normal person, or day labor is coming there and asking that engineer to pick a hammer. What he is saying? A basic labor, a day labor is coming. Sir, please pick that hammer and give it to me, sir. Like that he is saying. Means that engineer should know this is a hammer. If he not pick the hammer and giving to him, means what it says. That day labor will say, he is an engineer. Nothing he know. He don't know nothing. Like that he will stop the engineer. Okay. A civil engineer, for example, a civil engineer is for construction. CSE subjects will be there. Programming subjects will be there. A subjects will be differentiate the course. Each and every subject will differentiate the course. Aeronautical engineering means a combination of ECE and CSE and IT. What are all the mechanical? Some subjects from the mechanical will be there. Some subjects from ECE will be there. Some programming codes from CSE will be there. So you are studying, for example, if you are studying 40 courses, means 10 courses from basic, 12 courses from the core, 5 courses from CSE. In this way, they are identifying the course. CSE will be like this. ECE will be like this. You are allocating. Likewise, your research work should also be evolved with the education. So there are descriptive education, means the research should be a descriptive. It should be a describe. Whatever you are going to say to the society, it should be clear. It should be a descriptive. Next is a analytical. Analytical research means the calculations. All the calculations should be, tabulation should be perfect in their research. And applied. Wherever you need to apply this thing, I need to apply a sigma, means in that place I need to apply sigma. Wherever I need to apply a gamma, means that place I need to apply a gamma. In this way, I am going to have a equation, means, or derivation, means there I need to apply that thing. So this is called a applied research. Third one is a fundamental research. It is a basic research. Whatever the things, I need to design a chair, I need to design a laptop, I need to design a phone. The basic needs of the peoples. It should be have some research on that activities. Next is a quantitative research. You are going to develop a device. It will be more costly, means it will be not acceptable for everybody. So whatever, if I am having this mic is around 1,000 rupees or 2,000, means it is affordable to buy many peoples. Suppose I am saying this mic is 2 lakh rupees, means all the people will buy. So it should be a quantitative. Okay, it should be a cost effective. Okay, whatever the research work you are evolved, it should be a cheap and best for the society. Wherever we need to precise the cost of their research, on that place we need to precise the cost of the product. Wherever what kind of material I need to use, such kind of material I need to use, and I need to reduce the cost of the material, research material. Next one is a qualitative. Suppose I need to have the product should be cost effective. I am giving 100% preference on the cost effective. So if I am developing a normal product, means it is not also affordable. The product whatever I am going to develop, my research work should be qualitative as well as it should be a quantitative. It should be cost effective and it should have a high quality of product. Such kind of product, such kind of research only will be accepted by the everybody. Okay, next one. Research methodology, same, that qualitative. Explore the complex phenomena through the in-depth analysis, non-numeral data, interviews, observation and text. In this way, text, whatever we are developing, it should be implicated in the research text. Next, empirical, same, numerical, statistical analysis and quantitative research. Whatever I need to have a quantitative process. Likewise, I need to have the quality product as well as the cost effective should be low. Next one. The characteristics of the research. Research is a systematic and critical investigation into a phenomena. Once you are developing a research, means it should be clear. You should have a clear idea. A clear idea only will give a new innovation and new phenomena. Without having, suppose I am going to develop one embedded processor. Okay, I'm saying it will be work or not, I don't know, but I have developed. I have not tested. I am not having a good result. Means it is not acceptable for the research. Research means, okay, it has only 0.5 dB. It has only 10 kilo ohms. It will give a result like this. The VSWR ratio will be less than 0.5 dB. I need to have a clear idea, clear sketch. I need to have a clear definition, clear tabulation, a clear flow diagram. Everything should be clear. That innovation should be perfect. Then only it will be acceptable by the papers, journal editors. Next one is, it is not mere completion but prospective investigation. Its aim, describing, interpreting and explaining the phenomena. Explaining each and every concept should be explained properly. Suppose you are developing an antenna, the software part, whatever I am used, whatever the coding I have used, it should be evaluated in a perfect manner. So no one should ask any questions. If you are going to publish, okay, this is a very good paper. Okay, we will accept this paper. For example, in a super singer, everybody is singing a super singer. So they see that if a girl or boy is singing a song, means all those things, talam, ragam, all are perfect. The judges will give a comment like this. No items are missing with this song. So you are doing a perfect song. You have sung a perfect song. Like that, they will evaluate and they will give a result. Like that, your paper publication should also have a complete structure of your product. Whatever the description, whatever the comparison, whatever the logics, whatever the equations, whatever the derivations, everything should be perfect enough. Then only your paper will be easily published without free of cost. No cost should be spent for your publications. Next one. The scientific way of finding a research. First, we need to have a questionnaire. We need to have what, ma'am? Questionnaire. What is a questionnaire? Questionnaire means instead of typewriter, why we can able to develop a computer? I need to have one questionnaire. Next, instead of computer is big size. Why can't we can develop a precise computer as a laptop? Why can't we can precise this laptop as a tab? That creative idea, that is called observation. And questionnaire, I need to have a question. I need to have some questions. Okay, I need to have some questions. That question will lead to a good research. One question will lead to a good research. For example, Ashok Leyland. Have you heard about Ashok Leyland? Hinduja group. They have one questionnaire. They have said that they have asked when their share markets has come down on the starting stage, they have asked for the Ford company to sell their own company, Hinduja group. They are going to sell that company to a Ford company. They said that you can't, you are a small company, we can't accept this small kind of company. Like that they have insisted. Okay, one questionnaire came for the Ratan Tata. What a question? Why can't we develop this company? Only one question will have a tremendous change within 5 to 10 years. So the questionnaire, why we can't develop this research? Why can't we can do like this? Why can't we can have 10 publication, 10 Q1 journals in this year? You should have a questionnaire for us. Why can't we can do this research? Why can't we do a research like this? Why can't we publish a paper, 10 papers in Q1 journals? Why can't we can write a many number of journals? That questionnaire should be at each and every faculty's mind. It leads to a tremendous change for a society. Next one is a search literature. We need to compare literature survey. You should, before giving a result, I need to work for 95% result. On comparing to this, I need to have this kind of ideas and collect the data. I need to download many number of papers, many number of ideas. So I am saying my idea is great, but comparing to me, suppose I am getting for 200, I am taking 176 cutoff. In school I am a topper, I am saying, but in the another school 182 one person is there. In another school 195 another person is there. So on comparing a small circle, I am saying I am a great thing, but we need to compare ourselves with the others. Then only we could have a huge, tremendous knowledge, huge kind of comparativity. So after comparing them, so I am 176, he is 180, so I need to work for 181. Another person is 181, I need to work for 182. Like that, on those comparisons, on those comparing results, I will have a many number of data, and I should need to conclude from the data. Okay, I have downloaded many number of data. I have downloaded 200 papers. After reading those 200 papers, I am come to a conclusion that, okay, this is my result. In this way, I am going to develop my research. Like that, I am going to structurize my research. After structurizing my result, I am sharing my results. After getting my results, I am going to develop a new invention. In this way, I am going to do my research work. Next one. What are all the academic publications where we need to, suppose you have developed one research work, you have written a journal, okay, you are given a paper, you have developed one paper, okay, that research work should be published. That for example, whatever I have said in the last slide, you buy one land, you need to document it is a DTCP approved or a, MDI approved or some approval, whatever kind of approval I am going to approve. Okay, I need to get a patta. I need to have a finished structure of my land. I should be safer side. I should be in safer side. Whatever research I have developed, that should be where I need to promote. That should be documented. That kind of documentation is called a publication, a journal publications. There are, your journal publication should be original research article. Okay, whatever the research work you are developing, it should be original. It should be your own work. Okay, many people will download some results, they cut copy paste, and they will develop, they will put one journal. So it will be show as a plagiarism. It will show as a plagiarism. Such kind of document should not be appreciated. So whatever the journals you are research you are developing should be perfect. It should be your original work, your own work. Second thing, you should review many number of articles. Okay, literature reviews. After comparing more results, only you will get a perfect result, and your result will be a good. Next thing is short communication. It should be a precise. Suppose many people, I am having a good research. I am writing a research paper for 100 pages. I am writing a research journal for 200 papers. It won't be accepted by the research journals. A journal will specify only your paper should be at 13 pages. Your paper should be in 8 pages. After 13 pages, each page will be cost effective. One paper, one page cost of 200 rupees, $200, $100, $50, like that. They will have some pay cost. So the short, the whatever your development research should be precise. And where the important publication sectors, where we need to publish your compost, your developed the paper, research paper, where you will need to publish your papers. There are 3 important things. One is a scopus. Everybody know about scopus. The conference papers also publishing in the scopus. Okay, scopus in scopus.com as developed by Elsevier. The Elsevier has developed a scopus platform. It shows the entire thing. Wherever you are going to publish, that published journal will be, if that journal should be in the scopus list. Anna University has given a scopus list. Have you heard about list of journals? List of in research. If you go in, with a research website, means there will be a research journals. Many journals will be thousands of journals will be there. Wherever you are publishing journal, that journal should be in the Anna University portal. If you are publishing, for example, you are publishing in one journal, Elite Publications, or IFSO publisher, that journal is not there in the Anna University, means the Anna University inspection won't accept your paper, even though that paper is in the scopus. Your paper will be published in the scopus. Your paper will be published with the scopus. Okay, that journal list, that journal name will be there in the scopus also. But that journal is not there. If that journal is not there in the Anna University list, means when Anna University inspection comes, they won't accept your paper. So before sending your paper, you need to search the journal. You need to select some journals. When you put the abstract in the journal finder, you will get some number of journals. Okay, and if you are selecting that journal, you should select that topic of the journal title, and you should search that journal title in the Anna University journal list. Only if the journal is there in the Anna University, means Anna University will accept your publication. Before publishing your paper, you should need to check your journal is there in the Anna University portal. Then only you need to publish your paper. Okay, this is an important thing. Everybody should make a note of it. Okay, next one is SCI, Science Direct Papers. Okay, Science Elsevier, Springer, all the journals are come under SCI. Yeah, you should need to find the journal is Q1 or Q2 or Q3 or Q4. Schemago. SCIMAGO, schemago.com. You should need to open this Schemago website. In that website, you should put the title of the journal. For example, Intelligent Computer Science Engineering, one journal is there. I need to put Intelligent Science Engineering and find the Schemago. If I put in the Google search means, it will show all the description of the journal. It is a engineering, this journal comes under engineering domain or not. First thing, you should need to search that journal is in the engineering domain or not. Only that journal is in the engineering domain, it will be acceptable. If that journal is not there in the engineering journal, the NIRF ranking will be low for the other journals. Clear? So you need to find that Schemago ranking of the each and every journals. Next one is we need to find that SCI paper. So Science Direct paper will come under Q1. Q ranking will be given for the SCI papers and Web of Science papers. You should search after publishing your paper. You should search this paper is there in the SCI. This paper is published in the Web of Science. You need to search and you should have a clarify of your journal list. Clear? Next one. Why research is in academic? So why we are evolved our research to the academic sector? The most of the publications, most of the research papers are getting only from the academic sector. Why? Why, sir? Many papers has been publishing only by the academic peoples. 80% of papers are publishing. Okay, 80% of papers are publishing throughout the world only by the academic sector. Why? Why? No one? Because the academic sector is creating a new generation things, new kind of ideas. A company, for example, in many companies are there, they are also doing publications, they are also doing some R&D works. They will focus only onto that work. For example, oil manufacturing company, they will do only development of the oil making machines. Okay, suppose a civil engineering company is there, only they will focus on the civil products. Electronic company is there, only they will focus on the electronic the R&Ds. They won't work for the many sectors. But in the academic sector, they will work for electronics, civil, mechanical, CSE and variety of sectors. Varieties of new generating things, new creative ideas are only developed by the youngsters. So the 80% of research works has been established only by the academic sector. So it leads to a good students, a quality of products for the institutions. Once a student is developing a new research work, it will implement it to a quality products. It will be implemented to a product. Suppose one research idea is developed, that research idea is innovated for as a product. That product is developed into for the institution. So the good students is be developed by the research work, as well as from that students the colleges are identified. Okay, suppose one person is developed on R&D, one product is published his proposal in the worldwide, means what they will say, this college, Jaya college students has published those paper. So college will be identified. By using a student identity, the college will be evaluated, it will be identified. That faculty will be identified because of the good research work from the academic sector. Next one. Now, previous slide. So first we need to create an idea, do research. After that, I need to write a paper. First I need to create an idea, I need to do my research work. After completing my research work, I should be documented. Okay, that documentation is called a paper publication. Next one. Why research in the academic sector? I'm doing analyze research tool, and I need to search, I need to evaluate, I need to record, and finally I need to publish my paper. In this way, what is a research? I need to deliver my knowledge, I need to dream, I need to create my idea. Okay, Abdul Kalam, what Abdul Kalam says, you should dream, you should create, you should promote yourself. So everybody should have some dreams. I need to dream, I need to become an HOD, I need to become a dean, I need to develop this, I need to imagine. Imagination, I need to create. That imagination leads to a great idea. That idea will lead to a research. That research will lead to a publication. In this way, a cycle. It is a cycle. So, in this way, we are first, I need to deliver, dream, discover. After discovering, I need to design my data. So, 4D concepts. Next one. Research innovation. Where I will, what is the research innovation? The innovative ideas. That the new innovation as well as the extension of the previous work. The research is of two types. I can create my own idea. Okay, for example, instead of using my specs, I am going to develop a lens. It's a creative idea. In that lens, a sensitivity, a nanocells. The painless lens I am going to develop. Withstanding for a lifetime lens I am going to develop as a new product. What is the extension of my previous work? Already there is a system is there. Already one motor is there. Okay, already one thing is there. I am promoting that motor into a modified way. Already computer is there. I am promoting laptop. Already laptop is there. I am promoting tab. The promotion of the previous thing, the development of the previous work is called a new research work. Next one. Criteria of journal selection. How I need to select my journal? How I need to select my journal? In which journal I am going to publish my? I have already designed. Okay, I plan to buy a land in the Pundamalli highway. Okay, what I need to do? It comes under DTCPT or MDI or which sector? It is coming under a corporation or else it come under a Chennai sector or Tiruvallur sector. I need to identify. So, before publishing my paper, I need to identify the platform where I need to publish my journal. It is a worthful journal. Oh, okay, I have written one journal. It is worth for publish in the SCI, or else it is worth for publish in Scopus. A simple concept means it is worth for publish in Scopus. Suppose you have developed a new creative idea, the product is so good, means it is evaluated by the SCI. Standardization. I need to select a standard papers. Okay, you should have a confidence on that. You should have a confidence. Okay, I am confident. My paper will publish in the Q1 journal. My paper will be published in Q2 journal. My paper is a super journal. Okay, so you should come to a conclusion. Okay, my paper is so good. Publishing time. Suppose I need to have my thesis. I have submitted my thesis. Within 2 months, I need to have my journal. Means time consuming. I go for a Scopus. Scopus will be published earlier. Okay, even though I am having a good journal, good quality of work. Suppose if I publish my journal, I have uploaded my journal in SCI, means it takes more than 3 to 4 months or 5 months. So I can't able to wait for such more time. I need to complete my work within the 2 months. Suppose college inspection is there. Within 2 months, I need to I need to have 4 publications. The college is pressuring me. Like that, many concepts will be there. In such case, you go for a Scopus. So publishing time is important. You need to search for a publishing time. Some papers will publish in 2 to 3 months. Some paper it takes up to 10 to 12 months. So according to that, you need to sectify where I need to publish my journal. And indexing and abstracting services. Once publishing your paper, it should be indexed in the reputed Scopus or SCI platform. It should be indexed. You need to search immediately that paper has been indexed or not. Some papers, some person will think that
okay, my paper is published in Scopus, my paper is published in SCI, but they won't see their paper has been indexed or not. Suppose whenever the inspection come, they will search only for the Scopus. They are on opening the Scopus, they will say that, sir, you have said 10 papers published, only 5 papers are there in Scopus. Where is the other 5 papers? That journal is not there in the Scopus. Like that, one questionnaire will come. On such case, you should see the indexing and abstracting services and current content requirement and access and fees. What you are going to publish in a subscription mode or open source, you need to select, and fee structure. After getting your acceptance, whenever you need to pay, all those things you need to clarify with them. Next one. The research publications, Elsewhere, Springer, Taylor and Francis, Sagwilly, MDPI, RSI, these are all one important SCI journal sectors. Next one. This is the journal ranking. According to this, the ranking are there. Okay, everybody has say that pay scale, scale 1, scale 2 payment, scale 3 payment, scale 4 payment, like that. Pay scales will be there for a teaching sector. Likewise, a quality of publication. The journals will be identified by the quality. If a product is so quality, for example, you are going for a shop vendor and asking for a fruits. He is saying this apple is a quality apple, delicious, royal delicious. It is 350 rupees. Normal apple 250 rupees. This is third grade apple 150 rupees. This is a nut apple 100 rupees. Like that, he will segregate 4 kinds of apples. So first quality of apple is 350 rupees, 250, 100, 150, 100, like that, 4 category. So according to the quality of things, it has been characterized. Okay, it has been categorized. First, Q1 is occupied at 25% of journals in the list. Only 25% of journals. Suppose I am having 100 journals. According from the 100 journals, only 25 journals are Q1 journals. Another 25% of journals are considered as Q2 journals. Another 25% of journals are considered as Q3 journals. Last group of journal is considered as Q4 journal. Q4 journal is a least quality journal. Least quality journals. According to that, they are from the most prestigious journal within the subject area are those occupy the first quartile. It is called Q1. Q1 papers are being accepted by the everybody. Okay, if you have published many Q1 journal means you will be recognized. Okay, so 90% of people will be focused onto the Q1 journals. Next one. Many in every if you are developing a paper, you are writing a paper, more number of drawings, diagrammatic representation should be there. The diagrams should be handwritten diagram or pencil drawn diagram, or it should not be a picturized diagram. It should be a creative. Okay, Picasso diagrams, like that. The diagram should be different. Okay, such kind of diagrams will be acceptable. Next one. Next, a graphical representation should be there. More number of diagrams in your research work. Many number of diagrammatic representations should be there. So on seeing the diagram, the editor should understand. Okay, he is going to say like this. Okay, this is the concept. In this way, the input is coming. In this way, the output is going. Like that, the editor should have, on seeing the diagram, he should come to a conclusion. So diagrammatic, the graphical diagram should be more in your research papers. Next one. The comparative results. I need to compare. Okay, this is my hardware result. This is my software result. So it is more benefit than this. My research is more preference like this. I need to compare. Next one. And block diagram should be more. What, ma'am? First, diagram should be more, dramatical diagram should be more, and graphical diagram should be more, and block diagram and flow diagram should be high in your papers. The editor should easily accept your paper means these 4 kinds of things should be important in your journal writing. Next one. This is the comparative result. Suppose they have developed one antenna. Okay, one antenna has been designed. So potassium in the soil, this results. Without potassium, one results. Urea in this results. Carbon, sodium, this chemical content in the soil. Okay, on every part, every different sector, there will be RMS value is changing, mean value is changing, and standard variance will be sharing. So this kind of comparative flow diagram, comparative table should be there in every research papers. If you need to easily, my paper should be published, means these 4 categorized things should be there in your papers. Next one. What makes your research questions good is it has not been answered before. Whatever the developed data, it should not be existed. Your result is awesome. Your result should be new enough. Okay, it should not be a existing result. Okay, suppose you are developing one laptop, means like this laptop no one has been developed. Okay, the paper should be like that, the result should be like that. Okay, no one should have any questionnaire. This is my color, this is my design, this is my data, this is my output, this is my result. It should be a clear cut. Okay, that questionnaire will, it aims to increase the understanding of research subject. Whatever research subject you are going to insist to the editor, it should be a very clear. Okay, on seeing that output, he should automatically, okay, this is good. He should not ask any question at all. Okay, simply we need to accept this. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, this result only I have required. So required result is I have got. So this is my questionnaire. I should not ask any question at all. We should break a question of the editor. Finally, it is specific to the current interest of the research community. Whatever research you are developing, it should be with the current condition. Suppose you are developing some papers in embedded or 8085 or 8051, means it won't be acceptable. There are microcontroller has gone away. 8080, 8085, 8086 and all gone away. Now you are developing with the 8085 and 86, means they will say that you are stupid. So we should need to develop our new creative thing with the new existing thing, upgraded. Or the typewriter has upgraded to iPod. Nowadays I am going to a typewriting class, means all will say me as a fool. So I need to have a creative idea on the existing thing, a future development. Suppose I need to have my research in the AI or AIDS, AIML. Like that, I need to create my research work with the new methodology, new upgrading system. I need to develop my research with the upgrading knowledge. Next one. Roles of the institution of the interaction cell. So every institution should be give more concentration on the students to develop works. Next one. Research is important to develop the efficient, innovative things for the society. Every research work will lead to a new development, new things for the society. Okay, day by day. Suppose I said one example, dosa making machine. If you put a batter in the one side, many number of dosas will come and innovative things. It is an innovative system. All the research paper will lead to a research products. It will be developed as a product. Whatever the documented, you have registered my land. After registration my land, what I will do? I will construct my home, or I construct one college. Some construction work will be started. Same like that, if after publication, you will need to develop that research work as a product. It will lead to a new innovation things for the society. Next one. The aim of a research in the institution, innovative research gives the results to the complex problems. Every research work will lead to a solution for the complex problem. A new research work will lead to a research for the complex problem. There is no solution for the problem. Will get a solution from the new research work. Next one. Same. All the research work is used for a IT sector, electronic based companies, R&Ds, mobile phone industries, satellite communication, core companies. Every companies, every area, every sector has been focused onto a new R&D cell. If you go for an Hyundai company, there is one R&D cell. If you go for an Wipro, there will be one R&D cell. If you go for an Singer lift manufacturing company, there is one R&D cell. Every companies, every developing sectors has a separate sector for the R&D, research and development. New things has been evaluated day by day, day by day. They are thinking for the new things for the future. How I can able to, every company, they need to withstand for a long time. They need to create a new ideas. If they are not upgrading themselves, they can't able to sustain in their market. Suppose a shop vendor is there, okay, one maligai kadai, a normal shop is there, you need to upgrade themselves as a supermarket, or else they need to close their shop and go away. So the upgradation, each and every sector, each and every companies, they need to upgrade themselves for the latest technology. If they are not accepting for the technology, means the technology will overcome the companies. Okay, next one. Basic skills of the research: mobile development, communication skill, digital system upgradation skill, fast networking skill, and code developing skill, and new antenna were developed for the new systems for the high data communications. These are all the skills of the research. If you are more knowledgeable, more educated, means we will be have a huge opportunities in many number of sectors, in engineering services, electronic circuit development companies, Indian railways, metro trains, all automobile industries, Air Authority of India's wireless data transmissions. Every sectors are, they are watching every people. Each and every attitude of each and every person has been watched, and there is a huge opportunity for the, if you are knowledgeable, easily you will pick and go and put it in their office with a huge sum of pay. So if you need to have a huge sum of pay, you should need to concentrate onto the research. Research is the only way to have a huge success. Next one. Some of the important tools of the research are literature. First we need to have some literature reviews by using this software, Google Scholar, Connecting Papers, and Research Rabbit. These are all some sectors available in the systems. From that we can have some research review papers. Next, data collections and analysis, quantitative and qualitative things by using this coding analysis and transcriptions tools for focusing groups. Like this we can able to develop the quantitative and qualitative research. Next one. The programming and automation. Nowadays, the main research is focusing on the automation, AI. Okay, mainly they are focusing on to the automation. Okay, so automation plays a vital role. For that, we need to concentrate on Python, RStudio, GitHub, and GitHub Labs, version control, collaborative development. These sectors, this kind of softwares, we should need to have more concentration. We should have some knowledge about these softwares and these codings. Only if you are knowledge in these codings, we can able to develop a new research work onto the sector. Next one is a collaboration of and project management. This kind of softwares are used for project organization and team task tracking and communication tool for research teams. Microsoft Teams. By using Microsoft Teams, we can communicate with the many peoples, and we can educate all those things by using this kind of software. AI and machine learning, AI/ML. By using for AI/ML, we need to concentrate on ChatGPT, SAT.ai, this kind of literature assistant and summarization of brainstorming. Here, by using this software, we can able to have summarization of the research work, and new development codings are available in the ChatGPT. And TensorFlow, PyTorch, SciKit Learn, these are all the machine learning tools. in AI, we need to, what is the AI? What is the concept of AI? The automation. What we are trained data and testing data. Only two things are there in the AI. One is a trained data, another test data. Suppose I am developing a dustbin. Okay, automatically the dustbin should open, automatically that dustbin should be closed. Suppose I am taking a plastic material. The plastic dustbin should be open, and after putting the dust, it should be closed. Suppose I am taking a metal or a, non-contaminated waste, means that dustbin should open, that I need to put the material onto that, it need to close. This is one kind of AI device. Okay, I am what the process, what is the process behind this? What is the process behind this? Behind this AI? The important process behind this AI is the automation. I am going to train the computer. Okay, this is a plastic, this is a crushed plastic, this is a expanded plastic, this is a varnished plastic. Many kinds of plastic. I am showing the images of the onto the camera. That data has been loaded onto the memory. Okay, if he come, I need to open my door. If he is not come, I won't open this door. Like that, I am training the computer. I am training the computer with some amount of data, some different kinds of images. After concluding that images, I am grasp up those images and I am going to evaluate that images. Okay, on to that, we can able to train the data, this kind of data. This is a plastic data. Okay, you need to allow, you need to open. This is a metal data, you need not to allow. So whatever the kinds of photos, whatever the data has been loaded onto the computer, only that image comes onto the front of the dustbin, it will open. If some other data come to the camera, means it won't open. This is the important thing of the AI and ML. Okay, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So this is the concept of the machine learning. Next one. Visualization and presentation. Oh, so we should have a interactive data visualization and scientific graphic and statistical analysis and design figures and presentation. So for presentation and developing data, we need to go for the visualization and presentation tools, and research data management and publishing and peer review. If we need to publish, we need to have a peer review. I need to test my data by using a Turnitin software or plagiarism software. I need to upload my data and I need to check the results from the data. After conclusion only, I need to upload my data into my publications. Next one. Fine. Thank you. So this is a kind of research. So we need to evolve everybody to have a different kind of evaluation and different kind of research things should be provoked to the students, and we need to insist every students to have such a research, such a new creative idea to promote the new innovative technology for the research publications. So the publications will give a importance for the institution as well as a individual development. If you are individual developed by the publications, it will be automatically developed by the institution. It will give a results to institutions. For NIRF ranking, NAC, NBA, all are focusing onto the publications. So everybody should have their knowledge onto the publications. They need to develop more number of publications. We need to set a target. I need to publish 50 papers in this year. I need to publish 20 papers in this year. We need to have some targets, and according to the targets, we need to focus on to the work. Definitely, many persons are publishing more than 1,000 papers, 500 papers, 600 papers, 900 papers. Like that, weekly, day by day, they are publishing. Every day they are publishing many number of papers. So you should create their own idea. Many kind of different things you put sectorized, and you should insist every student should involve in the research from the second year onwards. You insist them to do some mini projects without cost effective. minimum amount of cost. You develop some creative ideas, you promote them, you appreciate them, you get something from the students. You give some daily, weekly, give at least 1 hour for a research activity. So they need to develop, they should have some group discussions, they should have group ideas. You segregate group peoples, and you get some ideas from that group. Okay, I am giving 1 hour for you. Your 5 peoples are there. You create one new idea, and you give the idea to me, and you should give some masala works for that idea. Okay, you have developed all those things. Already these things are there. If you modify this thing, means you can able to develop this thing. Like that, you should appreciate, you promote and evaluate and get the results from the students, and put that results and creative idea into that innovation and publish as a paper. It will give a vital outcome for the individuals as well as the institution. Thank you. Ma'am, any queries? Any feedbacks? Any questionnaire? Yes. What, sir? MDPI. Sir, according to your topic, your journal finder is there. If you have put a journal finder, there will be, according to your abstract, sir, some paper, suppose I am having antenna paper. So antenna paper will have some particular journals. Suppose MDPI is there. MDPI is a reputed journal. Okay, in that MDPI, if I am publishing means antenna paper, it will be easily published. Suppose embedded paper or a computer science paper means it won't easily publish. So you need to find the journal finder. You should upload your abstract into the journal finder. You need to identify your journal. According to that, if you need to try for 3 to 4 papers. If you are having any doubt, means you contact me. You give your abstract. You give your title. I'll find and give your publication. Which publication is suitable for your work. Which journal will easily publish. There is a 2 way of publications. Some journal will easily publish. Some journal will have more tough. No one will put some papers in the journal. No one will go for that journal at all. Suppose IEEE transaction is there. It takes more than 10 months to publish. But many people won't upload for IEEE transaction. It is a Q1 journal. Okay, but some people have tried for IEEE transaction. Easily they have published within 5 to 6 months. It is based on your luck, and editor, it's on the hand of the editor. Thank you, sir. If you need any doubt for a publication sector, means you conclude me. I'll give some ideas how to publish. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
Any queries?
Online they have asked some questions.
Sir.
What are the key components of a strong research paper and how should they be structured?
The key component of a research work should be a research idea. First, you need to create an idea. That should be a comparative result. And the diagrammatic representation should be there. Your should be the block diagrams and your structured diagram should be there. On seeing your diagram, the editor should have a conclusion. Okay, this is I'm giving an input like this. I'm processing like this. I'm getting an output like this. So I will have a good clarity. So the clarity should be given for a research paper. So the key points, whatever the points they are going to insist, already existing system is there. I am promoting this. This kind of result has not been promoted by everybody. Like that, I should say strongly. When I will say this strongly means whenever I am going to develop a creative idea. So that idea, after developing that idea, the quality, if a quality result is there, definitely it will get easily your paper will be published.
Can you explain the differences between qualitative and quantitative research methods and how to decide which to use?
Qualitative and quantitative is same. The quality of your product suppose I am going to develop a product means the product should be a quality product should be there, as well as I'm going to develop a quality product for huge cost means it is not affordable for the society. So whatever I am developing my research work should be affordable. That every research will leads to a product. It leads to a development of a research is nothing but a basic foundation for the product, new products. Okay, whatever I am going to develop one product, that product will be developed as a research, documented as a research. So that cost of a product should be low. Suppose I am going to develop an antenna. That antenna cost is 2 lakh rupees, means it is not affordable. The antenna cost should be cheaper, just for 5,000, just for 3,000, just for 2,000. The developed antenna, I can sell that antenna for a cheap cost. It should be a quantitative as well as a quantitative. Both the things are there, only that kind of research will be accepted by the editors. We should need to concentrate on the quantitative as well as the qualitative. We should need to concentrate more onto the qualitative. Qualitative is the quality of the product should be first. Second only the quantitative comes. Next, ma'am.
What are the best practices for citing sources and avoiding plagiarism? What are the best practices for citing sources and avoiding plagiarism?
Avoiding plagiarism. Okay, very super question. The citation already I have said that in the introduction part 80% of first 3 lines will be our research work, what I am going to do, and after that I am going to cite my work. Okay, many people does thing is just they will copy a conclusion of that paper and copy paste that result. They will cut copy paste and they will put as a citation. We need not do like that. What we need to do is you should need to learn all those things of the paper. Okay, for example, I am developing one antenna. I already citing about a helical antenna. Okay, after studying that helical antenna, I need to conclude that in this helical antenna, in the first citation, this helical antenna has 0.5 dB. This has VSWR, 80% of VSWR ratio. Return loss, it has 85% of return loss. All those things are given. So I need to write in my own words. The citation should be also evolved in the own words. Okay, I need to study. After studying, I need to put a conclusion for that citation, for that papers. In this way, I need to conclude my citation of each and every reference papers. After that, plagiarism. For a creative work, for originality of work, the plagiarism will be definitely comes low. So you should not cut copy paste of any document from the site. You should learn and you should rewrite the sentence. Okay, you need to rewrite the sentence. Okay, for example, this line says that this line says that he is good. Okay, like that. After studying the sentence, you should conclude and you should write in your own words. So creativity and originality of work will not come under plagiarism. The plagiarism will be definitely will come low. Next one.
What strategies can I use to conduct an effective and comprehensive literature review?
What no? Effective?
What strategies can I use to conduct an effective and comprehensive literature review?
The effective literature review means we need to select a papers. Many papers, thousands of lakhs and lakhs of papers are there. How to select the papers? How to select the papers for our research, for our reference? So I need to put in Google or Google Scholar, I need to put one title. For example, embedded system or VLSI design or digital electronics. thousands of papers will come. Okay, first we need to concentrate on SCI papers. You should select SCI paper will be a quality paper. A Q1 journals, that Q1 journals, you need to select the Q1 journals and latest papers. You should need to search for the latest published papers. Only if there will be a latest updates of the compared to our results will be there. So latest update papers, if you are select as a citation, as a reference paper, it will give a huge success for the paper publications. Next one. Thank you. Thank you for a golden opportunity given for me. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of everyone here, I thank you for such an impactful presentation. Your thoughts have truly resonated with the audience. Thank you so much, sir, for the interactive session. Let's do the honoring for the day. I would like to invite our principal to honor our resource person, Dr. R. Dinesh Kumar, with golden garment and memento. As we have come to the end of the session, I would like to extend heartfelt thanks to the speaker for sharing his knowledge and expertise with us. Thank you all. To end this session, I would like to welcome Mrs. D. Anupriya, EC Department, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to everyone present here. It is great honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing team for today's session of the National Level Faculty Development Program titled From Content to Manuscript, Mastering the Art of Writing, organized by the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, JCET. This FDP is being conducted in hybrid mode, bringing together participants both online and offline. First and foremost, our heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Chairman, Professor Dr. A. Kanagaraj, our Secretary Mrs. A. Vijayakumari, Vice Chairman Engineer K. Navaraj, and Joint Secretary Dr. K. Deena, whose leadership, vision and support for academic excellence continue to inspire and guide us. A special thanks to our Director, Dr. S. Suyambalagan, our Dean Research, Dr. M. Somasundaram, and Principal Dr. S. Satish, Dr. Angeline M. Flassi, HOD of ECE, Dr. J. Dilip Singh, HOD of Mechanical, for their consistent encouragement and commitment towards research and innovation. We are sincerely thankful to our resource person, Dr. R. Dinesh Kumar, Associate Professor, Savita Engineering College, Chennai, for delivering such an enlightening and practical session. Our appreciation also extends to all the heads of departments, faculty members, non-teaching staff and our librarian. A very special thanks to Mrs. S. Srilekha, MBA Department, and Mr. Judson Daniel for their exceptional coordination in managing the hybrid mode, ensuring smooth live streaming through Google Meet and YouTube. A special thanks to all our participants, principals, HODs, faculty members, research scholars, and postgraduate students from national and international institutions. We are pleased to share that day 3 of our 5-day faculty development program has been successfully completed. We kindly seek your continued support and active involvement both online and offline for the upcoming sessions in the program. Once again, thank you all for being a part of today's event. Thank you.
Thank you all for your cooperation. We have ended this session today. Kindly wait till the dignitaries leave the hall.